a lot of Caribbeans, a lot of immigrants, they're of the coon class. See what I'm saying? So in their minds, they're saying, we're okay with white supremacy. We're okay with it. See what I'm saying? Because remember, they're coming to a land that's full of white people. They have an island that's full of niggas or dark-skinned people. Why would you leave a place that you like to big up and wave around the flag that's majority you to come here? And the only answer is because you want proximity to whiteness. In your mind, go ahead, Ismail.
They also YT apologists too. Add that in there.
Right, you know what I'm saying? They're very weak when it comes to white people. They don't look at them in their eyes. They're very polite around them. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who's telling white folks, man, we're all together. We all, man, me and you, we're the same. They're the ones who do that. A lot of them have a lot of white friends when they go to universities. The girls have no problem with dating white. Like, they don't see
Yeah,
nothing
I've seen
wrong.
like some people like they would definitely they would date a white, like I had somebody who I was friends with. She was Haitian. She would date a white guy before she dated a Black American. And I remember she making statements like oh, black men ain't shit.
Right, exactly.
And I was
Exactly.
like, your godson is gonna grow up to be a Black man. Your brothers are gonna grow up to be Black men. Like, and I come from. I had both my parents in my life. My dad was I wouldn't say he was the greatest Black man, but he definitely taught me some good morals and values within our foundation to not, like, I don't speak down or talk down a Black man. My dad is a good Black man, and
Right.
he has flaws. However, I don't take what he's shown me and deflect that on everyone in our group of people, our ethnic group,
Right.
or
Right.
just within a race of people, period.
Right.
So
No, most definitely. And then if you were to listen closely, a lot of their same rhetorics that they have, a lot of Caribbeans and Africans, is the same rhetorics white supremacy has been spewing onto us. So there's a relationship. I call it, they have a contract with white supremacy, whether they know it or not. They had to immigrate into this country, go into the interview rooms. They had to be interviewed by white people. They had to take a test. They had to take whatever programming they have, and they now have to abide by that. They don't want to lose their contract. See what I'm saying? So they click up, they behave, they be what we call a good nigga. See what I'm saying? They could be poor, but they're still gonna be a good nigga. And their whole agenda is to make sure they stay away from Black Americans. Because remember, they didn't come here to be niggas. They came here for benefits, not to be niggas, for benefits. So that's why we see a lot of these disparities and a lot of this hidden animosity against us. Anyways, thank you, man. Let me get Scared. Scared want to
thank
respond.
you.
Go ahead, Scared.
Yeah, before we found out that was Rohan, I was cracking up, but he's no different than any of the rest of them who do that. They come in here, they tell us, "Oh, y'all only don't want to claim African because y'all ashamed of who y'all are," and then your very next question will be, "Okay, so where you from? Why does it matter where I'm from? I don't gotta say where I'm from." It's like, bro, you ask any Black American where they from, bro, they gonna be proud of where they from, bro. They
Right.
never gonna hide where they're from. Like, that's the delusion that be making me mad sometimes. It's like it get me frustrated because it's like, at what point, okay, the 10th tether that did that before you want to be the 11th tether to do it? Like, you still ain't learned nothing? Like, y'all don't learn nothing, bro. That should be irritating, man.
They don't want to learn. The whole game is to be ignorant so they don't have to be better. They want to be ignorant so they don't have to be better. They don't want, because you got to think about it. What benefits do they get for, well, they would get a lot of benefits teaming up with us, but what benefits would they get, you know what I'm saying, for joining forces with Black America? In their minds, they're saying nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because they came in at a time where we're being infrastructure. We're about to get into that. I really ain't start the show yet. That's what I'm saying. I really ain't start the show yet. But
Every time they come up here and try to point out that you are a bi-ethnic, they prove our point that we're not sitting up here xenophobic. That if you out cold, then we coming at you. But I don't care what you is. If you on cold, I have no real issue with you. They're proving our point.
they're
And
proving
you
the
just
point.
explained something else to me too about that contract. So that's why they end up with all they fat white women, because it's part of the contract
It's
now.
part of the contract.
White
It's
women.
part of the contract. It's part of the contract. They can't not get a fat white woman. They love white women. Man, listen, man. You know, Caribbean people, they don't, bro. Listen, they will prefer you to bring a white person home. They love it. They think you're doing something good in life if you bring somebody white home. That's how they think. But anyways,
Think they had arrived doing that. They think they have arrived. You know what I mean? When they
they think they
bring
have
a
arrived.
white woman home, they think they have arrived. You know what I mean? And it's bringing prominence to the family. We're no longer going to be suffering. You know, everything is going to be great. And not knowing that white woman will pip up his ass in a minute and hit him up with a whole bunch of psychos. Shit, and they say, you know, they ain't locking her ass up. She ain't did a day in jail. You know what I mean?
God
Word
damn.
up.
Hey, here's the crazy thing. They show up with the white girl that the white boys don't even want, like they got some.
Right.
Real
Exactly.
talk. Pure trailer park trash, neighbor. Pure look, knows the white boy them, they get our cream, they get our creme de la creme. They get the white boys, they get a black woman, they getting the top of the crop. When you
Right.
see one of us with them, we get some local bottom and feed a local daggone shit Brad, bottom Brad don't even want, man. Damn, man.
She have a dang muffin top, man. Just look like she done stepped out the trailer barefoot.
God damn. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Let's get into the show. Y'all niggas gonna be out here ranking white women all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? What the time it is? 11:21. It's halftime, man. You know what I'm saying? It's halftime, family. I told you I'm gonna stop doing this shit. Y'all gonna stop getting me, boy. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna learn to stop getting me. You see what I'm saying? Let me get into my damn rhetoric. He said we gonna be here by 6 a.m. Well, I'm trying to tell you. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I can't even get in. Welcome back to. I can't even say that. Y'all niggas be in here just throw the whole rhetoric on. I'm gonna get better at it though. I'm gonna get better at cutting you niggas off. Y'all not gonna keep getting me. I'm gonna stop getting got. Fuck that. I like to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't do overtime. You motherfucking right. I like to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But we're about to get into the show now. I have found a video I wanted to showcase. It's about nobody though. This nigga not important, but it's important to watch because of inappropriate behaviors. And we kind of sort of talked. We seen a couple inappropriate behaviors on the live. Now we had a good example of the other brother who came on. He showed an inappropriate behavior, and we just got to keep reminding ourselves that these are the things we can't be. We're about to get into it. So anyways, right, that part. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hood Smart Late Night Radio Show. I'm your favorite host, AI. What it is and what it ain't. And today's episode is sponsored by Cool Vibes Only. This is a black-owned business, the hottest black-owned clothing brand out of Miami-Dade County. You heard me? Y'all go ahead and get your package. Y'all go ahead and get your clothing brand. We have hot artists like Babyface Ray and Baby Money who's rocking it. You know what I'm saying? They tapped in, so y'all need to go ahead and tap in. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. Yes, they are American. These are Black Americans. At least I think it's 3 of them. I think 2 of them are Black Americans. The other one, he's a cool brother too. But it's, for the most part, it is a Black American owned business, and you guys need to go ahead and shop. FBA. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link, and you guys go ahead and check them out. The hottest clothing brand. So you guys look out for that in the chat box. Let me get my moderator going. And that's that. So, like I told y'all, I'm here. Listen, I'm here for the black-owned businesses. You see what I'm saying? I'm here to promote that. Group economics is important. We can't do nothing without it. You see what I'm saying? When we get the reparations, we need to already have this practice of putting each other on and our sharing. You know that we have businesses because the black-owned business is the most boycotted business. See what I'm saying? Black-owned business is the most boycotted business. You can't forget that. So while I'm looking for this link to drop in the chat, only right, we're gonna go ahead and do it like this. Copy. Comments. We're gonna drop that there. Oh, it won't let me. Yeah, all right, I'll just tell my moderator to do it. Anyways, y'all. So like I was saying, so recently I came across this video of I guess a popular TikToker. I think you guys seen this man. He's probably the biggest coon out there on TikTok going against Black Americans rhetoric. In the chat, and it made me think that a lot of people like to act like we didn't go through what we went through here in America, and I don't know if they're paid or not, but this whole, pull yourself by the bootstraps, work hard, you're not a hard worker. These are rhetorics that white supremacy had put on our coon class to tell to us. They even told the Caribbeans and they told the Africans this, other immigrants this. Oh, just work hard, work a little bit harder, pull yourself up. You could do it. But then nobody likes to talk about our history and what happened to us. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it right now. Hold on. So I'm gonna play the video.
Blacks.
So what are the four types?
Blacks, Negroes, niggas, niggers. So the first group being blacks. Like I said, hardworking, honest. We as black people, it's, I would say, only 20% of the population. We know exactly where we want to go. We don't want to be represented by the negative aspects of our culture and our community. Niggas. We don't want to be represented by that. Doesn't matter if they're Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter if they're rich or poor. They don't want to be represented by a culture that's toxic. They don't want to be represented by people who are taking advantage of them. They want to, we as black people, we want to be represented by those who are going to be in our interests and support us as a people and drive us forward as a people. So like I said, it's your average black person that speaks well, hardworking, God-loving, country-loving. They're not going to sit back and blame someone for their shortcomings, complain about, well, I can't get by because of something that happened a century before they existed. No, they're motivated to do more with what they have and build upon that. I mean, we live in America. What the fuck? I'm a black American.
Bro, you hear how this nigga talk? He just, we're motherfucking black American. We're fucking American. We're black American. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Right, you know what I'm saying? So I chose this video. That's it. There's nothing else to watch. Now he said, he dated a dude at my college. Oh, he's, part of the Fruity Loop community. Right, okay, all right, even more interesting. Right. Let's get delineation up. This is going to be funny. I want to hear what he got to say. Delineation, what's going on, brother?
Hey man, what is this fudgy dude on the stage? That weirdo dude, man. I'm gonna get to address what he was talking about. Chris Rock need to get smacked. With every black American need to smack Chris Rock, not just Will Smith, because he started off. Well, America doesn't like black. America likes black people. They don't like the N-word. He started that in that comedic session. That's what made me got on this panel real quick to highlight that. He started that trend.
Okay. So Chris Rock started
He set the foundation for that conservative talking point that you're hearing right now. That's why every black American outside of Will Smith needed to be smacking him inside his head for that. Because what he has done is normalize anti-black behavior.
Man, I got dogs. That's delineation. You cats, bro. People talking about you.
Yeah, that's my cat, yo. Yeah, yeah, my bad. Yeah. She, it's late night. She say it's nighttime, but you know how it is. But anyway.
Hey, Trey, I got them pigs, boy. I got them bulldogs.
I can't afford it right now. I got to get what I could afford. Man, reparations. That's why it's the case.
No, there are reparations. I know that's right. I know that's right. All right,
so back to the Will Smith thing. This is the reason why Chris Rock need to get smacked upside his head by every black American person when he sees him, because he set that precedent of disrespecting black people and then labeling, trying to relegate and separate black people based off of criminality or traits that they don't like, instead of the reason why we're getting targeted is because of who we are as a people. So it's very disingenuous, and it's very anti our history and what has happened to us as a people. That's the reason why we need to give 10 fingers to the face to Chris Rock.
Mm.
Not just with the Will Smith thing, because I ain't getting into their politics. That's messy. But he needs to get 10. He need to get 10 fingers for that stupid joke that has been normalized for the past 20 or 30 years.
Right. Okay. All right, delineation. It's Holyfield. What's going on?
Going on, my good brother?
What's your name? Where you from, fam?
Yeah, my name Josh. My people's from like my grandmother and shit. They from Louisiana, the Iberian Parish.
Okay. Well, real quick, everybody who's watching this on YouTube and TikTok, the link to Cool Vibes Only is right there at the bottom of the chat. Everybody who's watching this on YouTube, it will be in the description box. Please make sure, don't forget, go shop. Go ahead, Holyfield. I'll meet you, my brother.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to get up on here, say a little thing about these tellers, man. These tellers, I've been on these panels, man. They had the nerve to try and talk shit about FBA. And they got something going on over there called the Zorro Festival. You seen that? Anybody else seen that?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say, right, when it comes to, that Zorro Festival, I just think it's pretty horrible, especially what's going on, what's going around and, all the things that's being said, and I just want to say that when it comes to us niggers and us retarded niggers, we really have to just sit back and, allow these Africans to talk, because they have a lot of knowledgeable things. And when us niggers like to interrupt, it gets really.
Hey, hold on, brother. You got.
Man, drop this dude, man.
Us niggers need to.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, NBA neutral. I got to get in my rhetoric. God damn it, y'all. I got to get in my rhetoric, y'all. I got to let me talk. God damn. You know what I'm saying? What happened when I start letting people up and shit? Y'all just like to stall time and shit. That nigga, he gonna get blocked. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get into it, y'all. Then I'll let people up. I'll let people up after this. So let's talk about what happened to Black America. We got to keep reminding ourselves why we deserve reparations, what we're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is we're going to have a lot of people who are going to come in and try to undermine our movement. FBA, this shit is not a game. See what I'm saying? This shit not a game. They didn't think this is why we got people coming on the panel calling us niggers. Because they see what this shit what's about to happen. They feel it. They feel us drifting away from them. They feel us staying focused on what we got to do. So I'm saying, and the reason is because we are reminding ourselves what has happened. Right. So what happened to Black America? The first thing that happened to us here in America is that wealth was extracted and transferred to white supremacy or white Americans. That's what happened. Off of black labor, white people accumulated the wealth of America. Right. And then after that, after slavery, we went and they put us in society with no resources. See what I'm saying? We had freedom, but we didn't have any resources. So naturally, we had to build, right? We had to build our own. They weren't allowing us in their infrastructures. They weren't allowing us in their schools and their buildings. They had nothing for us. So we had to build from scratch. And we did. That whole pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Did it. We've been doing it. Right. That whole you just have to work hard. Name a time we did it. You thought slavery was easy? You thought that was easy? Right. So we started to build our own communities. We started to build our own infrastructure. And after we started building our own neighborhoods and our communities, they were displaced and destroyed. So they were displaced and they were destroyed. In places in cities like Miami, Florida, historical Overtown, they displaced it. Displaced it with I-95, the highway. So I'm saying once they put that bridge through historical Overtown, one of our prosperous communities, the Harlem of the South, they killed it. They destroyed the neighborhood, completely destroyed the neighborhood. Now it's a Now it's a bad rep community or bad rep neighborhood, and only hoodlums come out of there, and they have all these stereotypes for the people there, but they're neglecting the fact that they're the ones who destroyed the neighborhood. And it's been like this across the country. You got places in NYC, Harlem, same thing happened to them. LA, same thing happened to them. Highways, destroying our communities. So they put us in society with no forms of compensation. Tulsa, right, all our Black Wall Streets, they put us in society with no forms of compensation. We don't have a military. We don't have any forms or resources to defend ourselves or to continuously build our infrastructures properly. You know what I'm saying? We literally worked with nothing and made something. Right. Now, after they destroyed our communities, then the next thing happened. You had 1965. Now, we all know what happened in 1965. In 1965, that's when they passed the Immigration Act. Now, we can't solely blame immigrant. Hold on, let me close this window. Got this dog back here going on. They ain't trying to hear that. We can't solely blame Caribbeans and immigrants for the displacement of our neighborhoods, because this has been happening before they arrived. Now, what happened when they did arrive is that they participated in cultural warfare. So they participated in cultural warfare by putting their own groups first, their own communities first within our communities, undermining ours to get closer to white proximity. So although the destruction of our communities was already happening, they contribute to it. See what I'm saying? By coming into our communities and doing businesses in proximity of us, but not with us. Right. So I call it cultural warfare. Many immigrants groups entered America already organized. See what I'm saying? So America brought in groups of people who already have professional careers and skills. Right. They didn't just bring everybody in who couldn't do nothing. They brought in doctors from those places. They brought in architects or people who know to build stuff from those places. These aren't all people who don't know how to do anything. So off rip, some of them have an advantage over us because they were in their countries, in their islands, and they were able to get whatever form of education or professional career over there. While we were being undermined and we couldn't get that over here, they came in and they gave them the jobs and opportunities. So now what we're doing after 1965 is we are now competing for second-class citizenship. See what I'm saying? We are now competing for second-class citizenship because we already was second-class compared to white supremacy. They labeled us that. See what I'm saying? Just off rip by nature. Now we're competing for it with other groups of people. See what I'm saying? Knowing that we're first-class citizens, we're now competing it with other immigrants who are coming here to take our spot. And they're not coming here to help us build. You see how they all get mad? Oh, why are you being so divisive? Why you divided people? We've been divided. You didn't come here to join with us. You came here to contribute. You came here to contribute to our destruction. You came here to replace us. Right. You came here to be the good nigga. Exactly. So I wouldn't blame them for the destruction of our neighborhoods, because that was going to already happen regardless. White people was already doing that, but they have came into our communities and they have undermined that. So now when they look around and say, oh, you niggas have nothing. Oh, you niggas don't build. Oh, you niggas did some stupid thing. They are ignoring the fact of what we've been through. See what I'm saying? And they're not coming here to fix it. So that's what has happened to us in the last 100 years in America. Right. So let me go ahead and get a couple people on who was trying to get on, but he dropped down. Right. So it's important that we keep highlighting these things. We can't let these rhetorics go out of pull yourself up by your bootstraps, because obviously every time we try to do something for thyself, they come in and they destroy it. All our Black Wall Streets, our communities are continuously destroyed by these other groups of people who don't give a fuck about our community. They send money back home. See what I'm saying? A lot of these immigrant groups have government loans there. Of course. Yeah, of course. Right. A lot of them get, like I told you, the Cubans were the first ones, down at least down in Florida, to get a big loan from the government. So the Cuban Refugee Act, they got a loan. I'm pretty sure Africans and other groups of people get loans. Right. And then what happens is when they get these loans and when they get these businesses, they put their culture first. Right. They put their culture first. That's why I call it cultural warfare. And, you know, at first, we got him. Well, at first I was emotional about it. When I first figured out, when I first seen it in Miami, how the Haitians group up, how the Cubans group up. When I first seen it, you know, it made me mad at first, but at the same time, you can't hate the player, hate the game. The game was already set. And that's what these Caribbeans or Africans are telling us. Let me stop saying Caribbean. That's what these immigrants are telling us. They're telling us to our face, don't hate the player, hate the game. And what that means is, nigga. The game was already happening, nigga. The game was already happening. I just come to join the game. You came to join white supremacy in their game against us. That's what you did. Right. So it's only good for us to go ahead and practice the same shit. Or practice the same thing. Let me stop cussing. It's only appropriate for us to practice the same stuff, which is cultural warfare. We may not be tribalistic, but we need to also put our culture first. The Latinos do it. They lead their culture with their ethnicity, with their they lead it with their culture, with groups of people who think alike. The Asians do it. Yeah, listen, I went to school in Gainesville. Right now, Gainesville in UF, you could drive through Gainesville right now. There's a community close by the college that's just full of Indians. Apartments full of Indians. I don't know where these niggas came from. They stick up like a sore thumb. They got a whole complex just for Indians. I'm not sure this is because some student visa, but they all there. I don't see no other group there. And the Indians, they walk together, they lead together, they eat together. They do. Their community is tight knit while they're in somebody else's shit. You know what I'm saying? They spend money with each other, and if they ever hang out, when I'm talking about Indian, I'm meaning somebody from India. And whenever they hang out, if they do hang out with someone who's not Indian, when they do hang out with someone who's not Indian, 9 times out of 10 it's usually a white person. Right. See what I'm saying? Right. But anyways, let's go ahead and bring a couple people on. Zaza Jones. Right. So when they get mad at us talking about some nigga, why you act like this, nigga? Why you act like this, nigga? You taught me how to act like this. This is how I need to act. You know what I'm saying? Delineation is strategic. It's not really emotional. Delineation is a way for us to learn how to build our capital within our community. We've seen other people do it and do it effectively. The Jewish community, if anything, we need to be taking those for them. Them niggas set. The way they built their community, can't nobody infiltrate it. That's how strong we need to be. That's how strong we need to be. Right. And I think Judy Law made a point last time she came on. Building businesses. We need to build our businesses. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do while we wait for our reparations. But we need to come together and practice the same tight-knit community of only shopping and buying from each other and putting our businesses on for each other. That's what we need to do. That's what we watch them do. Right. You go to a beauty salon right now. You know what I'm saying? They're in our businesses. They own the businesses. They own the beauty salons, the corner stores. Right. So appropriate behavior for us is to go ahead and get into the mindset of owning businesses. Now, not all of us can be a business owner. Not everybody could be an entrepreneur. That's not what I'm asking y'all to be. But the ones who are capable enough to do it, you need to do it. Right. There's no excuse for it. But that doesn't mean reparations is still not needed, because at the same time, Black American businesses are the most boycotted businesses. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point, when I was younger and I was trying to run businesses and do contracts, sometimes I had to hide. You have to hide that you're Black. When you're making calls and you're trying to get clients, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're in areas like Miami, where there's not a real loud, or there's not a real or there's not a big Black American community, you got a lot of people telling that you're not Black. No. I'm just the manager. No, I'm just the I'm just the employee who's calling. You know what I'm saying? Right, because they don't want Black Americans to have their own. They don't want Black Americans to have their own communities, have their own businesses, because they know exactly what we will do with it. But anyways, Sadiq, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's up? You remind me of using like a guy you hire, and he'd be upfront man, like he talks for you behind the business you are. Yeah.
That's what we gotta do. Hey, bro, Sadiq is hard,
No,
brother. They
get it,
don't want
get
to.
it.
They don't want to see
No,
Black Americans with their own shit. You got a lot of them sometimes.
no, immigrants do that. Immigrants do
Oh,
that.
immigrants do it.
You
Oh, we
know,
know y'all do it. Yeah, we know.
the thing is with immigrants, they know that if you're immigrant, you can't be trusted. That's why they hire upfront guy. They partner with a guy upfrontly, and then the guy is just the face of the business, and then they take over like that. Yeah, that's
Right.
that trick is being used. But one thing I'll
Oh,
say is this.
hold on, Sadiq. Let me check this nigga Paul. Cause your name kind of gay, so I know you kind of scared to hop on. Well, let me not say this Black man guy named Paul, but yeah, a nigga named Paul. You don't trust a nigga named Paul, and I can tell you scared to hop on a panel. So I'm gonna address you from the chat box. Why y'all weren't doing business in the past 100 years since you said you were here from the start? Hey, and listen, y'all, this is exactly why I gotta keep pushing the rhetoric of what happened to Black America before these immigrants came. This is why we're delineating. We're delineating because of this shit right here. They're so ignorant to our history and our past. They don't know that they just got here 60 years ago. They think that we had the same opportunities as them. Right. We don't got the same contract that you signed with white supremacy. White supremacy didn't give us the same contract, brother. Yeah, we didn't come here telling the white man, okay, white man, we behave. The white man knew what it was with us. They made sure they infiltrated our communities and our businesses. I just told you our businesses are the most boycotted out of everybody. Right, talking about why you ain't created. Because we didn't conform to white supremacy like how you do, Paul. Listen, don't you understand that without the pushback Black Americans gave white America, we Black Americans and you immigrant dirty kookaburra motherfuckers wouldn't be here now. Where we're at today, they didn't want us where we're at today. But we're still improving and trying to evolve. We still have a fight. We didn't give up on our fight like how y'all did. So we have built. The communities that you stay in now, that was built by us. America, built by us. Most of our businesses been flooded out and destroyed. And it wasn't 100 years ago. That was in what, 1924. That's like 80 years ago, brother. That's a grandmother ago. We had them. So the question is, why won't you build your country? Y'all had that for centuries. What's going on with that? What's going on with your island? Why Jamaica still can't beat a hurricane? And they got 100 of those. Why Haiti still ain't take over the whole island? Why the DR got them scared sitting in the corner, over there in the corner of the island? Why Africa still don't own a toothbrush? Why they still trying to act like they Black American on TikTok and ain't got no running water? Shit that we created thousands of years ago. Y'all niggas are behind. You're the last person to talk to us of why we didn't do something. We did everything, nigga, and still doing it. Right. Go ahead, Sadiq.
I would say when it comes to business, in America, there's millionaires like the lady who brought the hair product. She became multimillionaire. The guy who started with the peanut butter, George Washington Carver, he became a millionaire too. So there's a lot of millionaires in history about this country who are Black. So that's kind of ignorance to say that Black people did not.
Great point, Sadiq. Let me tell y'all immigrants something. There's nothing that y'all have done that we haven't done 500x times already. Whatever doctor degree you're bragging about, Ben did it, Ben had it. Whatever lawyer degree you're talking about, Ben did it, Ben had it. Whatever house you own, Ben did it, Ben created it. Whatever business you create, Ben did that 1,000 times in 1,000 different ways. Y'all are new to this. You guys come to this country and have not done nothing that we have not done already 1,000 times. Right. We're fighting two different fights. We're fighting for our own shit. You're fighting to be a part of white supremacy. We don't got the same contracts. You're fighting to stay here to be a good nigga. I'm not trying to be a good nigga. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But go ahead, Sadiq.
Even the railway, the invention of railway, there's a guy who invented the patent, a lot of stuff in railway. So the thing to understand is most of this is it's not like a lot of people don't know this because it's not taught in school. It's not widely known. But according to the history, if you go look for it, there's a lot of stuff that is out there, if you go look. But one thing I have to say is with small immigrants, the main reason when they come to this country, every immigrants, they want to be a model minority or model, like they come here the way you said it, they don't want to change the system. They want to play inside the system. They don't want to stick out. They don't
Right.
want to stick out. If they stick out, you know what happens. You came here, we can take you
Gotta
back.
go back. Exactly.
Simple.
Scared. Y'all scared. That's it. You just
Yeah, everybody's scared, of course. The thing is to understand is why they don't have the same energy. Okay, I get it with black people. Okay, why don't you have the same energy for black people that you give to black people? Why don't you give to other people? I don't get
or the same ass kissing y'all give to white supremacy. Why you don't give it to black Americans?
No.
That
The
too.
thing is, no. One thing I don't understand about the hatred is, okay, the main reason is you want to assimilate. You want to so bad to be accepted, right? You just want to be accepted, right? So in order you to be accepted, you have to go with the rhetoric. I have seen many immigrants when they come to this country, they fall on that rhetoric. They close the door on the same immigrant. You see someone say, hey, he came from the boat. Close the door, close the border, close the border. Police, close the border. So I don't understand that rhetoric. You just came yesterday. How can you close the border on the other Cubans? The other Cubans are coming to this country.
Right. Appreciate that, Sadiq. Thank you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The problem is we don't have time to be schooling these people. We don't have appreciate you, miss. We don't have time to be schooling these people. We don't have time to be trying to teach them about what we've been through. Because like I said, they don't care. And at the end of the day, it serves them no purpose. If we were to tell these people what we've been through, what we've done, what we accomplished, what is that gonna do for them? They're gonna be like, okay, nigga, but I still gotta hate you, nigga, because it's a part of my contract. I still have to hate you, nigga, because it's a part of my contract. I can't join forces with you. That's not a part of my contract. I came into America to assimilate to white supremacy and get the benefits. That's it. And the reason we know this is because we would have seen it. If more melanated people are coming to this country, why isn't our businesses, our communities going up? They're going down. It was already going down, but with the involvement of the melanated people, it's been skyrocketing down. You know what I'm saying? We had to pull out. We had to go ahead and say, whoa, 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 whoa. Because y'all got into politics, started playing hating, going against the rhetoric, saying we don't deserve reparations. Right. But anyway, let me get delineation going. Delineation, talk to me, brother, what's going on?
Yeah, I want to address this hatred that immigrants say that we have, or allegedly that we have, right?
Right.
And my question to them is, show us the Black American person that is promoting police brutality against them. Show me the Black American person that is strange fruiting them.
Right.
Show me the Black person who are doing the most heinous crimes that were done to us that we're doing to them. But when we go to the continent, that happens to our people. We get
Right.
exploited. Some of them get the tire with the fire on it. All types of stuff going on there. All
Right.
types of crazy work. So it's very disingenuous that they push that narrative in regards to saying that we push hatred because we want to delineate and separate ourselves for self-preservation.
That's it.
We're not, and I'll even go one step further. I normally talk about the criminality of these individuals that they
Mhm.
bring. They like one of the brothers on the panels just mentioned that they had a whole grape fest going on.
Right.
And the thing is, you already heard me on this panel talk about over 300,000 black men, women, and children that have been abducted, beat car traffic and everything else. You don't think festivals like that is a contributing factor to the missing black men, and women, and children?
Exactly. Good point.
So we don't even know the type of criminality that's being introduced to our community, but they have the nerve to say that we have hatred. Just some things I just wanted to throw out there because I get very annoyed with that talking point because they're the ones who keep trying to elevate us or not elevate us, put us in the manner in the same light as palm color supremacy, and that's my issue.
Right. And the thing about it is they keep saying, "Oh, you the white, you the white man, you the white man, you the CIA agent, you all this, nigga." First of all, you didn't come here to fight no damn white supremacy or the palm man. You didn't come here for that. So what are we talking about? I don't get it. What are we talking about? Right. So and they call it hatred. How is it hatred when y'all done it? You did it. Y'all did it. You came to America and you did it. You came here and you assimilated with each other. You guys practice group economics amongst each other. We want to do it too. Me too, nigga. Me too. I want to practice group economics amongst my people too. Me too. What's the problem? Now what? Now, the same way how you feel about when you see another Haitian brother or someone who speak Creole or Patois. When I see another Black American brother, I want to get excited too. And so I got to work with that nigga. That's the nigga I got to work with over any other group of people. What's wrong with that? When you find out someone speaks Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, you from your family. I want to do the same shit too with my Black American brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. Right. The same way y'all do it. We want it. How is it hate when we just watch y'all do it? We know how y'all get down. Whenever y'all see each other, y'all act like y'all best friends. But if that's the case, why don't y'all do that on your island? Why y'all wait to come to America to hold y'all flag so proud? Why y'all wait till it's time to go against us to bunch together? But when the people who need y'all the most, y'all not there for them. That's very interesting to me.
Yeah, I just want to just chime on this other part too. How many of them are complicit in running the system? You can point to the Nigerians in the prison system beating up on our loved ones. You can point to the Mexicans and whatnot, the Latino people in California having deputy gangs within that. So these individuals or these groups of people have organized themselves even in the prison system. They're against black folks, for crying out loud.
Hey, delineationists, listen. I ain't gonna hate the game. We need to get like that. That's exactly how we need to get. The way you just say how they clicked up, the way you say how they act during the prisons, we need to start checking. Hey, you Black American, where your people from? All right, we join together. Oh, you Haitian? Oh, you not one of them. You got to go over there. Oh, you Jamaican? You out? Oh, send your ass over there. We got to click. We have to, because I'm gonna be honest. It's effective. It works. That's what works. Every group who has done it has been successful. The Jews did it. The Asians did it. We have to do it. And we outnumber these people by a lot. You know what I'm saying? According to stats, there's Caribbeans and other Black immigrants only make up 11% of our 40 million. They only make up 11% of our 40 million. That's it. So if we group up with each other, these niggas, they have nothing left. And you know what? This is not even an attack on them. I give a fuck about the consequence that happens to them. It's more about us. We have to do this for us. See what I'm saying? We have to do this to preserve our culture, to move our group economics forward, and to be able to kick out people that we don't want in our culture like that. That's what we have to do.
I agree. But I want to be respectful to the other people on the panel. Thank you for allowing me to speak, player.
Most definitely. Sleepy Joe, talk to me, brother. What's good? No, Sleepy Foe. What it is, brother?
What up, big bro?
That I can't call it. What's going on?
Hey, man, I was listening to what you were saying, right? And I thought about something I had seen when Donald Trump first got elected. when he first like took office.
Yeah,
Where
bro.
I'm from, it's a street called Cicero, right? And if you go down Cicero towards the south side, I want to say close to the 50s, man, it was so many different flags out there. I'm talking about all kind of way out countries, Argentina flags, Mexican flags, Colombian flags. I
Right.
mean, they flying them hard. They for sale and everything. And
Right.
then that orange man took office. I rolled through there again. It wasn't a flag nowhere. Right? This hey, I laugh too. And this why it's funny to me, bro, because when it's BTA time, you know, black Americans stand on business. We ain't ducking, hiding, running. None of that, bro. The flag gonna stay where it's at, right? But them immigrants, like you say, when they marginalize together and they go against us, it's the big old thing. But when it's time to go against them, they tucking their tail.
They
It
copping
blows.
please. They copping please. Why you do this, nigga? Why you want to separate? Cause nigga, right? Cause all that gangster shit you was talking. Now when it's my turn, when it's my turn to coach a game, bang. Now you, what are you doing? Don't do that. Nah. You gotta stand it. You gotta stand in the paint now. You gotta
Yeah,
stand in the paint.
hey, you
That's
got to
the
get in that
Haitian
trench.
poppies, man. You gotta catch me. You
You
gotta
said
catch the
what?
niggas. There's the Haitian poppies. That's the one that want to work. Y'all gotta catch niggas like me. That
What?
ready.
What's niggas like you?
No, like me.
What?
Yeah, them Z's,
What?
zombie land.
You talking about
Yeah,
the group of Haitians who
yeah. I
took
don't
our
care
word
what you
G,
call them.
who
I
took
don't
our
care
word
what you
G,
call
yeah, who took our word G and copied it and turned it to a Z? Them niggas,
them. Z's for souls. You know
them
what
niggas,
that mean.
them niggas who want to be black Americans so bad, we got to
Shit,
worry
call it
about them.
what you want.
Them niggas who had to copy us in order to be cool.
And
That's
we
niggas.
step,
Who do y'all think y'all got the game from?
we step.
You know how your daddy used to look? You know how your
You
mama used
got
to
hard.
look when they got here?
You gotta have.
Nigga, they don't look like us. The
You
way you
got hard.
talking right now, nigga. Imagine
Step.
you would have let your ass in Haiti. You would have been a gook. You would have been a
Man,
fucking gook, bruh. You would have
Haiti
been a
was
fucking gook.
check. Hey,
You needed us in order for you to be relevant. For you to even have for you even to have Z, you needed G, nigga. You all y'all do is copy us. Listen, bro, it will be nothing. It will be nothing to not worry about not one of us worried about none of you niggas. Cause all y'all do is copycat. Matter of fact, if we were to stomp on
why
Haitians
you?
now, the whole black America gonna be like, damn, bro, why y'all did them boys like that? You
Them
know they
cuckoo
poor as
birds.
fuck. You
Them
know they
cuckoo
You
poor
wait.
as
birds.
fuck.
You know what?
You know they
What we,
poor as fuck, bro. What the
you know what
fuck?
we did in Miami?
What y'all did?
Don't talk like that, boy.
What
Oh,
y'all
yo,
did?
you
What y'all
you
did?
take one out, we take
What
five. You take five out, we take 20.
what
Boy,
y'all
you
did?
better get that shit right. Boy,
That
don't want
I'm
me
gonna
internet
tell you.
talking
I'm gonna
like
roofing
tell
that.
y'all
ain't
what
gonna
y'all
get you.
did. I'm gonna
Oh
tell y'all what
yeah.
y'all did. What y'all did was you got tired of getting bullied by the Jamaicans, by the Bahamians, and by yourselves. Y'all bullied yourselves, niggas. So y'all didn't know who was slapping y'all. Y'all didn't know who was walking by slapping y'all on the back of y'all neck. So y'all had to come up with a game. Y'all had to come up with a game just for anybody. You didn't know who it was. Matter of fact, y'all little Zopound, it had black Americans in there.
I
Yo,
be right now.
Zopound, bro,
Okay,
Zopound had black Americans in there,
let me
son.
talk then. Let me talk. So how
Right. So
come right now?
you didn't
You
know who
were
was
right
slapping
about
you.
that.
Uh-huh.
All
That
right, so
response about the
you
criminality.
say
Hold
Zopan.
on. Wait, give me one second. You didn't know who was slapping y'all ass in the back of the neck. And then here's the thing. You know, brother, I'm gonna tell you like this, because I know y'all don't know how to be gangster for real. This is how I know y'all don't know how to be gangster. I don't know where it comes from. You follow our rappers and what you think is trending, and you try to copy that shit, like how you sound, and you think that's what it is. That's not what it is. See what I'm saying? When you gangster, you actually stand on something that's actually more, not because you got picked on, not because you was ashamed to be Haitian. You get nothing for that. You
You
literally
done?
formed a gang because you got picked on and you couldn't get no girls. That's all it is. That's not gangster, bro. And you wanted to be a rapper.
What
You wanted to be cool like us. You wanted to be a rapper. That's why you started acting like you wanted
okay,
what we had. That's it. But that's not gangster. You don't even know where this shit come from.
you done.
You just a cosplayer.
I was
That's it. Take care. What's gangster
talking
is
to
you take care of your parents and your people when you go back
okay,
home. And take care of them kids in Haiti.
let me talk.
That's who needs you. That's what
Let me
gangster
talk.
is. Trying to act like us is not
Let me
gangster,
talk,
bro.
man. You steady talking. Let me talk. How I can talk now? Okay. You saying we copying your? No. You say we couldn't get no girls. What? There weren't no Haitian hoes around.
No one wanted them.
I'm saying, y'all probably
No,
didn't.
no one wanted
Y'all
them.
probably didn't. But you making it seem like we were chasing your females, though.
Y'all wanted to. You wanted our females.
Okay,
You wanted our
okay.
females.
So why right now in Florida right now, all y'all want to be ZMF? All y'all want to be Zoes?
I
Why
ain't never
y'all
heard
repping
nobody
Zoes?
say that. I ain't never heard nobody in my life say they
bro, you
wanted to
ain't
be
from, bro. You
Haitian.
Let's
from up
talk
north.
about it.
Hey,
Let's
Ishmael,
talk about
hold
that
on.
ZMF. Let's
Hold
talk
on,
about
fellas.
it.
This is the Miami conversation. Ishmael, brother, do you know any black Americans who want to be ZMF, bro? You from the crib.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. They recruiting they recruiting Black Americans. They recruiting Jamaicans. They recruiting Chicos. When
Don't
I
say
was
we
locked
recruiting.
up,
Y'all want to be recruiting.
hold on. When I was locked up, bro, a Chico was running the county jail. A Chico was like the top fam in that building in pre-trial. A Chico, bro, until they sent him to TGK, bro. A Chico was the top ZMF in that building, bro. They
Oh,
recruiting.
okay. So, all right. So it's the same shit. I get it now. So Haitians are not strong enough by themselves, so they need other groups of people in there. Your little Zopan, that's what it is. The Zopan, that wasn't. Y'all had other groups of people in there. See,
I
that's the
got
thing.
crackers and blood, bro.
Y'all see what it is you don't know how to have that resiliency.
Chicos and
You need other groups of people. So
Chicos.
you need immigrants in order for you to be strong. That's the sad part. Y'all not strong as individuals. Look how much clicking up you got to do in
It's
order
white
for you to be.
boys and bloods, man. Why you trying to use it? That's what I don't like. Don't use one thing on us. Listen,
I'm put
it's
it like this.
Chico, it's white peoples and blood,
Answer
it's
this
all that.
question, bro. Answer this question. What have y'all started as just y'all and it had motion?
Z, nigga. What is you talking
No,
Nothing.
no,
about?
no, 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 no,
Nothing.
no, no, no. Z is a spinoff off of our culture. Something you started
How?
by. Why you
Tell
nigga?
me something. Tell me
You
something
took the
about Z.
word. You took the word Z. You took the word Z from G. You heard us saying, "What's good, my G? What's good, G? No, I'm a G." And you heard that rhetoric, and you said, "You know what? I'm gonna call it a Z." You're copycatting. Be
No,
Why
Z
you
original.
and
want to
Zoe,
keep it
bro.
Z,
What
not
are you
keep it
talking about?
G?
We
That's
take
why
Yeah,
they
it.
say
yeah, exactly,
When we say,
we
exactly,
say
bro.
we
You see
G'd
what I'm
up.
saying?
They
hold
say
up,
we
bro,
Z'd
bro.
up.
Nah,
That's
man.
why they do
Hold
that.
up. When you say Z, bro, you say, hey, what's up, Zoe? What the hell? What that got to
They
do
changed
with
it though.
G's, bro? What are you
Y'all
talking
changed it.
about,
Now
bro?
we Z'd up. Now what's up, my Z?
Yeah, like
Exactly.
it's like I don't want to say what's up.
Z.
Brother, look how you talking right now,
I
brother.
want to say what's up, blood. Okay,
The way.
one question,
Hold on,
AI. One
hold
question,
on.
one
No,
question.
no, no,
Before
no, no. Because you know you fucked up. The
I'm
way
finna go,
you talk, the way you talking right now, they don't talk like
one,
this in your home country. Why don't you talk like them?
one question. Okay, that's a stupid question.
Why? No, no. Answer the
I
question.
was born here.
Why?
How you want me
Why
to
don't you
how
talk
you
like the
want
niggas
me
in
to talk like a
Haiti?
man?
Why,
Come on, bro. Okay,
hold on.
let me ask this question so I could go right. Why y'all so
Like, you ain't
focused on this
funny.
Grimas, which
You
is
crusty
straight
toes like
BS, right? You know they still hanging niggas over there. Why
hey,
y'all ain't talking about that? Why y'all ain't stepping how y'all supposed to be stepping? Y'all supposed to be stepping like y'all talking about y'all FBA. Y'all supposed to be soon as a nigga get hang over there, y'all supposed to be pulling up.
watch your
Y'all
language,
stay on
bozo.
TikTok talking about a Haitian. Man, I don't want to see nothing. I ain't hear nothing. Go pull up. Go pull up by them niggas they hanging over there, man.
This
Man,
is where they
watch
need you to
your
pull up at,
They
bro.
language.
hanging y'all
The
still,
Dominican
man.
slapping y'all around.
This is where they need to pull y'all up. This is where you need to go pull up at, bro.
The Dominican slapping y'all around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that trash
you
ass
better say
shit.
what up to barbecue.
Take your
That's
trash.
what you do.
Go ahead, delineation. This.
Yeah, so he keeps talking about this whole Zoe Pound thing. I'm gonna go off a limb. Yo, these guys might have been organized by the Cultural Intelligence Agency. That's an interference agency. Y'all know what this. Y'all know what the abbreviations are.
Their leader got he worked with the CIA. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
already a rat. The nigga a rat.
Yeah, they all like any like they're not the only ones. You also have the shower posse that was connected with them. These guys can't even build a gang organically on their own. Like it was without the palm colored man's help.
Right.
Like, see, we actually built something because we were defending ourselves against the powers that be. These guys can't get formation without the powers to be. Like that don't make no sense to me. And that ain't no street, and that ain't no G or a Z to me. Y'all ain't getting no letters in the alphabet with the moves y'all making. Because what person in their right mind is gonna have a palm colored man organize y'all guys on these streets as if y'all little drones or something?
Right.
That's crazy work to me.
Right. Exactly. And then, the only bragging rights that these people have, that this goes about my rhetoric, they want to replace us. Like, you see how he's talking? The way me and Ishmael know that, the way that he's talking, the way that he's acting is because of us Black Americans down in Miami. That dude, what's up, bro? We know how your parents talk. Your parents don't want you talking like that. Your parents ain't talk like that, bro. You want to rap like us, sound like us. You want to be us. You know what I'm saying? Why are you not playing compile? Go be that. And the reason because you want, and the reason why you started a gang is because you seen how cool it wasn't to be Haitian. It never is and it never will be. If the only bragging right you have is that you created a gang with multi-ethnic people in it, you didn't get no laws passed. You know what I'm saying? People around the country still don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? Once you leave Florida, don't nobody know y'all outside of this. You can't go
Facts.
to no hood, no neighborhood and talk that. You can't do it. It won't happen nowhere. And the only reason why there's a lot of Haitians in Miami now, because Black Americans are leaving. There's nothing in Miami for Black Americans. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We've been infiltrated since the 60s. Once they gave the loans, here's what happened in Miami. Once they gave the loans out to the Cubans in the 60s and 70s, Black Americans started to leave because the Cubans started to populate, create businesses. The Haitians started to make the shit look dirty and bad and shit. Them niggas was stink. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but a good group of them. So we started to leave. You know what I'm saying? As we should. Nigga, once you give out our reparations to somebody, you know what I'm saying? So what they did was they started noticing that we was leaving. Now, when Miami was heavily populated with Black Americans, these niggas don't talk like this. They don't talk like this when it's majority of us. Or when they know that a majority of us are around, they get quiet. They get quiet. They're not a loud group of people. See what I'm saying? They're very, how I say it, they don't like to be known that they're Haitian unless they got other Haitians around. If this nigga was in a room full of Black Americans, see what I'm saying? They're soft when they're individuals. You see how they act when they have numbers? They didn't act like that when it was just them. That's why they say, oh, you see what happens when we got picked on, we started getting our numbers up. So they act like they act hostile like this in gang culture, and they act hostile like this in economics. The same mentality applies when they run businesses. When they run business, it's that gang mentality of, oh shit, they used to bully us. We can't hire nobody. We got to hire our own. No nigga. The same hostile mentality applies in politics. When they get in when they become the mayor of North Miami, it's, oh, I had to help the immigrants out. No, they got these, they have this mindset across everywhere. See what I'm saying? This is their mindset. And I like to bring them on because I want y'all to hear how they think. You
A
used to do
Haitian,
that. You used to do this to us. Now we act like this. So in your mind, you don't fuck with us.
a
Go ahead.
Haitian was the mayor of North Miami.
Yeah, he got deported because he
Yeah,
had
let
false
me.
he had false papers and shit. But anyways,
Hey,
let's
hey,
get
can I ask you a question? Hey,
Wowzers.
go
can I
ahead,
ask you?
Vaughn. Wait,
That
hold
sound
on.
cosp.
Hold on. Let's get Scared going.
Yeah,
Scared, talk to him, bro. I know
yeah.
you want to talk to him.
Sorry about
What's
that.
up? What's up,
Did
bro?
they?
Hey, listen, man. Number one, it's no reason for you to come in here acting tough, bro. Don't nobody believe you, bro. Whatever that you planning to do, however you be threatening niggas, you only gonna try to outnumber somebody. You not trying to go head up with no nigga. With however much you
You
weigh,
soft, man. Shut up, man.
let's just say you weigh
You
180.
soft. I ain't trying to hear
Let's
that
just
shit.
say you weigh 180. You not trying to see a nigga 180 in a dark alley, nigga. Like, let's keep it
Not no Black
100, bro. Y'all
American.
really
No,
not
they
on that.
not.
Bro,
I
y'all
know.
not on that, bro. Y'all not on
Listen,
that. So back to
Haitians.
what I was saying. You
Then one of y'all.
said we can't
Then
drink
one of
from
y'all.
our water fountain. We
I
can't drink from our water fountain, but you
get,
over here drinking from the
get
same
this.
water fountain. Why you
Seven,
drinking from the water fountain?
seven.
I
I ain't see
watched a
y'all be
video
getting.
of Haitian children getting rained on, covering their heads with plates. Why are you not acting tough over there? Go over there
Right,
and act tough and help them kids. You want to argue with niggas online? That's not tough. Go help
right.
them children back home. Get tough like that. Barbecue is over there barbecuing shit.
Man,
Go get tough.
this nigga a failed
Go.
ass rapper, nigga. Y'all don't know this nigga. This nigga a failed ass
Yeah, nobody
Haitian
heard that
trying
weak
to
shit.
rap. and he knows he has to sound Black American in order to rap. They don't want to hear that shit, 1804. Listen, 1804, that shit poo. That shit poo, bruh. Poo. That shit sorry, fam. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. You know why? Because you're not Black American. You don't got it, bruh. You don't have it. We know you want it, but you just don't got. You're too Haitian. Your cadence is off. The way you try to swag is off. The way you dress is off. No one is buying it. See, Kodak get away with it. Kodak get away with it because he learned how to cosplay to a T. He learned how to cosplay like a motherfucker. He was around Black Americans. See what I'm saying? He basically grew up around Black Americans. He cosplayed like a, but even him, we can still point out and say, nah, that nigga, he got,
you know what's crazy, AI?
He got something else going on.
You know what's crazy, AI? Sorry about that, brother.
Go ahead.
You know, they showed videos of Kodak Black. He wasn't even rapping like that before he started rapping. Like the diction, the cadence that he used, like the little mumble, he wasn't even using that. He was actually speaking clear and proper. Right. So that just brings back to your point. And I just also wanted to say that, no disrespect to the Haitian, but I'm gonna keep it real. The way y'all acting like them super scrolls in the Marvel comic books, like the Secret Invasion. See, the thing is, the scrolls were basically a bunch of aliens that knew how to turn themselves into the same people that they emulate. They look like you, they talk like you, they walk like you, they emulated you, but they didn't have you, and they didn't have the soul, and they didn't have the spirit of you, so you can tell the difference. And they left their planet because Galactus was messing them up, and they came down to the planet Earth to try to replace the humans and shit like that. Similar to how they trying to do us in America and stuff like that. So if you kind of look at the Secret Invasion, it's very similar. So and that's basically what y'all is. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of scrolls acting like us and trying to replace us at the same time, trying to write us out of history, but it's not working. And it's kind of messed up. It has to be like that because like AI say, yeah, y'all might like talk like that with us, but when y'all with y'all mamas and y'all daddies, y'all a different type of person. Y'all speak with that Haitian lingo. Y'all eating Haitian food. Y'all talking Haitian stuff. Y'all ain't cooking collard greens and chicken like we do. Y'all ain't doing it what we do. Matter of fact, y'all might be having messed up conversations about y'all amongst each other about us and stuff like that. So I'm starting to ask, did y'all get bullied? Or y'all was just getting mad because y'all was getting y'all hats given to y'all when y'all was trying to act like y'all was hard, and y'all was trying to act like y'all was hard, and y'all was trying to act like y'all was punks, and y'all expected people to submit to y'all, and y'all didn't like that shit. So instead of just saying,
hold on. So the thing is, Born King, sorry to cut you off. The thing is, like I said, they're not strong unless they have numbers. Individually, they don't want smoke for real. See what I'm saying? But anyways, Macomb, brother, you over here typing fast and hard like a little girl at 12 o'clock. What's going on? Macomb, mute your mic.
oh, my bad for being so long-winded, man.
You good, Born King. Macomb, I know you a $5 Indian, but please use that $5 to learn how to unmute the mic, brother. Damn, you already falsifying papers and shit. If you can lie about your documents of being indigenous, you could lie. You could learn how to do this shit. Scamming the damn government, but you can't unmute the mic. That's how far behind y'all niggas is. Damn.
Hey, what was that dude name you said got deported? That was the mayor of North Miami.
Felipe, I think his name Felipe's some shit like I can't remember it. I'll play it right now. But yeah, see, this is the problem. The problem is they do shit like this. They're not even Macomb, I'm gonna drop you in 3 seconds. If you can't unmute your mic, brother. Go ahead to that sorry ass tribe and have one of them do the feather dance or something, the unmute dance, so you can learn how to do this shit. Coming up here don't even know how to work a mic. But yeah, a Haitian mayor got deported out of North Miami. Well, he resigned first, and then they found out he had fake documents and deported him.
Hello, North Miami. I'm your mayor, Philippe Bien-Aimé. The Department of Justice wants to yank Helen of Miami, I'm your mayor, Philip Bien-Aimé. The Department of Justice wants to yank the U.S. citizenship of former mayor of North Miami, Philippe Bien-Aimé. According to federal court documents reviewed by NBC6, Bien-Aimé shouldn't be in the U.S. because he, quote, willfully misrepresented his identity. Court documents say DHS records, including fingerprint comparison, established that the person who naturalized as Philippe Bien-Aimé is the same person who was previously ordered removed under